Welcome back, Griddle Cook, Eat and More. Today we're making stuffing, and we're going to do a little bit of off-the-wall crazy stuffing idea. I've always made traditional stuffings for the most part that you would normally have at a Thanksgiving dinner, but we're going to go off the wall with some crazy flavors. I wouldn't say crazy, but different flavors that you normally make, but stuff I really love. So let's check out these ingredients and see what I'm working with. All right, here we go. So here's the concept. We're going to do a sausage Southwestern stuffing. And we're going to be using the RANCHER'S brisket burn-ins. And what I did, and you can check out this footage here, is we ground those up in the good old KitchenAid meat grinder. Took a package of them, ground them down, turned them into this beautiful mixture here of ground, just like using ground sausage basically. That way we can saute that up and get a little color on it for our stuffing. So there we go, that's the sausage, and let's check out everything else we're going to throw in there. So vegetable-wise, we do got some green onions, but we're going to top that as a garnish at the end. We got yellow bell pepper, some green bell pepper I had. Got an onion back there hiding. I got canned jalapenos that I sliced up. I got some green chilies we're going to throw in there. We got corn, black beans, a couple eggs. For the chicken stock, I love this Knorr's called a Polo. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. So we got that, whipped that up. Got a bunch of it, probably more than I need, but you don't want to have not enough. So, and it's super cheap. This big thing's like $5-something bucks at Sam's. And this Knorr's, this stuff here is used in tons of Chinese and Mexican restaurants. It's kind of the secret behind the good Mexican rice at your local restaurants. It's really good stuff. I love it. I use it in all kinds of things. So we got that whipped up there. Stuffing, obviously, we got to have some bread. So we got a mixture of cornbread. I'll throw in a little footage, see what I use there for my cornbread. And also we got some bolio rolls that we let out and got stale, and then crunch those up in there. So kind of a half and half mixture of cornbread and bolio rolls. And then seasoning wise, I whipped up here, made me my own little what am I saying? Whipped up a little Southwestern mix is what I'm trying to say. And in here we got some chili powder, some regular paprika, smoked paprika, coriander, oregano, cumin, and I think that's it. I think that's everything I threw in there. So we got a little mixture there. Also, I got some fresh garlic. I'm gonna add into with the vegetables as we're cooking them, and then we're gonna top with some cheese at the end. So we're gonna put on a little cheddar and Monterey Jack by the blocks, fresh shredded. It's much better. So. And get one of those cool rotary shredders that you see on TikTok and stuff. Those things are awesome. Game changer over the old box shredder. Or having to get your food processor out that has it and dirty all that up. It just makes it easier. Super cool. So that is it for the ingredients. Let's get this cook going. All right, first things we got to do, let's get the couple vegetables here I need to get cut up. So we're going to dice these up, I believe. That's how I want them. All right, there we go. Got the veggies cut. Now it's time to get them cooking. All right, we're going to be using the good old V4 griddle. Now, obviously, you can just do this in a skillet, but I got the griddle, so we're going to use that inside here. Get some butter down. Let's get our sausage. All right, let's get some veggies. Onion. Green bell pepper, some yellow bell pepper, oh yeah, looking good right there. While we're at it, we're going to go ahead and put a little of our chipotle seasoning in here. Why not? And then we're going to go ahead and put a little of our chipotle seasoning in here. Why not? And then we're going to go ahead and put a little of our chipotle seasoning in here. Why not? And then we're going to go ahead and put a little of our chipotle seasoning in here. Why not? Correction, Southwest seasoning, as I meant to say. I don't know why I keep calling it Chipotle seasoning, but I do. So we just want to get these softened up a little bit, nothing crazy. All right, got me a nice big bowl here. That way we're not overflowing. All right, one ingredient I didn't show, I got some fresh ground garlic. I got some olive oil here. So let's add some of that in there. Right at the end here, just to get that warmed up, get them flavors coming out. All right, we'll start scooping some of this off here. Get it in our stuffing. All right, let's get that garlic off of there. We'll let this sausage continue to brown a little bit. All right, let's go with a couple eggs. All right, Southwest this up, get some black beans in there. Now I just go by feeling. I think that's good. Corn. I think we're good. Green chilies, we'll go all of them. Jalapenos, hell, we'll go all of them. There we go. This mixed up here. All right, let's get our sausage in there. Let me tell you, I love sausage stuffing. Typically, I make for Thanksgiving. I do a sausage apple stuffing, but I'm excited about this. This is a little different. I think it's gonna be really, really good. I love Southwest food, so can't go wrong. All right. Man, this got some flavors up in here. All right, let's get some seasoning up in there. All right, let's get some chicken stock up in there. Some more stock. Definitely don't want it to be dry. Go. I think that's gonna be good there. Oh yeah. All right, let me get a pan. Let's get this thing over in a pan. All right, so we're gonna do a little 9x13 pan. I think will work out good. Spray that up. Let's get our stuffing. All right, there we go. All right, so normally I would do normal stuffing. I'd probably cook inside the oven or in my oven here in the kitchen, 350. You know, probably 30 minutes or so. Kind of watch it so it browns up on there. So what we're gonna do: Texas sausage here and there. Got the Rancher's Texas sausage brisket burn in. Got the Southwest flavors going on. So we got to smoke it. So we're gonna use the pellet grill. And the beautiful thing about a pellet grill, it's like an oven. You can set that thing. So I got that bad boy set up 350 hot out there. So we're gonna bake it in the pellet grill. Now obviously you can definitely do this in your oven, which is perfectly fine if you don't have a pellet grill. But at Thanksgiving, it's nice to have that pellet grill because you can cook your turkey or sides or whatever in there to free up your oven space if you got other stuff. If you don't have a double oven, you got a bunch of stuff cooking in that oven. So utilize your tools outside. All right, let's get this thing in the smoker. All right, so we're gonna let it go in the smoker. Probably go 20 minutes, I think, because I do want to top it with cheese. See how it's looking. If it's starting, starting to get a little brown on top, then I want to throw the cheese on, finish it off, and then get done. So I'm hoping, 30 minutes total, roughly. Bring it back when we're ready for that cheese. Oh boy, look at that! Look at that! That's looking good. It's kind of firming up there. Gonna get that crispiness around the edges, so let's get some cheese on there. Not a ton, not to overpower it, but there we go. All right, we're gonna let this go about 10 minutes, and I think we'll be a winner. All right, I think this is looking good. Cheese is nice and melted on there. It's browned up. You can kind of feel the texture around the corners there. So, excellent. Let's get it inside. Here we go. Rancher's brisket burn-in, Southwestern stuffing. Looking good. One last thing to do, we're gonna just get a little garnish on there. Make it look pretty. Excellent. I think it's looking fabulous. All right, let's get a piece cut out and gotta give this thing a try. I like the corner section here. All right, never in my life have I tried like a non-traditional stuffing. This is going to be the one. Let's give it a go. I mean, that is very interesting right there. I know it's going to be good. Here we go, let's go. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. You do a Thanksgiving dinner spread, a little Southwestern style to it. I mean, it's a little Southwestern style turkey. Even come up with a little Southwestern gravy to go on top of this. Wow. That is really good. I mean, you get the Southwest flavors, you get those seasonings. Got a little black bean in there. Oh man. Got the cheese, fresh green onions on top. Got the star of the show, the sausage, and that's the best part. I love. So there you have it. I mean, give it a try. You want to do something a little different, mix it up. Give this one a try. This is delicious. So give Rancher's a try. Rancher's sausage. They carry it at Walmart. I believe they're going to go nationwide in December. My Walmart, I just noticed, I was there yesterday, started carrying it. I'm in the St. Louis area. Now this is started in Dallas, is where Rancher's is from, and then actually Rancher's is from Dickey's Barbecue. So if you got a Dickey's Barbecue you've been to, that's the same company that's created the sausage. So pretty interesting. But yeah, it started spreading out from Texas with this sausage. Like I said, I'm in St. Louis, so I got it now in my Walmarts. And I believe in December they're all going to have it. So there you go. Check out the sausage. As you can see, they got the brisket burn-ins, and that's what I used today in my recipe. They got bacon and cheddar, and they got Philly cheesesteak. They're all super delicious. But that is it for this video. Till next time, I'm out.